Hi there, Wildcats. So on the last video that you have watched is solving system of linear equation by graphing. Now we proceed with solving system using substitution. Okay, so one of the most important concept that we have to consider is that one one of the equation is written in y is equal to mx plus b, or in x is equal to blank. Okay, just like this one. So this one, it's written in such a way that the variable y has an equivalent of 6x plus 7, or it can be the value of x is also given. Okay, so that's one. On this video, you will be solving system of equation using substitution method. So there are some common errors that we'll be dealing with. One is that the value of the variable can be an expression. So be sure to use the parentheses. Okay, it's very useful to use the parentheses when substituting an expression for the value of a variable. Now let's proceed with the first example that I have there in your screen. We have y is equal to 6x plus 7, and then we have the other one. It's written in standard form, 3x minus 8y is equal to 4. Because the value, okay, I want to highlight that the value of y is 6x plus 7, because your objective now is to come up with just only one variable. Okay, and we know that the value of y in this example is 6x plus 7. I can now substitute. Okay, the term now is substitute, because that's why the process is called substitution. I'm going now to substitute that value of y to my y here. All right, so it will become, so using this, we have 3x minus 8. Now, your y will become 6x plus 7. 6x plus 7 is equal now to 4. So you see here that the value of y, okay, the value of y became now 6x plus 7. So from there you can now do the distributive property, perform the operations as indicated on your process. So we have 3x and then negative 8. Okay, negative 8 times 6 is negative 48, minus 7 times 8 is 56, is now equal to 4. And then sorry, that's 48x minus 56. Now combine like terms. The like terms here are negative 48, and we have 3. So 3, that will be negative 45x minus 56 is equal to 4. And then I'm going to add 56 both sides. Of course, this will be cancelled. So I have here negative 45 x is equal now to 56 plus 4 is equal to 60. And then I'm going to divide this one by negative 45. So this will be a fraction. Okay. So our x, the value of x here, is equal to negative 60 divided by negative 45, 4 over 3. So we have 4/3, which is a fraction. Now this is the value of x. Now, for the next step is that we have the value of x, but we need to find the value of y. Now, as you can see here, your first equation is written in y is equal to mx plus b. So you just plug in the value of x, which is negative 4/3, to find the value of y. So y is equal now to 6x plus 7. And we know that the value of x, okay, times negative 4/3 plus 7. So we have y is equal to negative 8 plus 7. So y is equal to negative 1. Okay, so we have now the values of x, the values of y. So this system of equation has exactly one solution. Okay, exactly one solution, which is negative 4 turn the value of x, and then negative 1 the value of y. So you have negative 4 third, negative 1, or just negative 1. So this is now the solution of the system of equation. Meaning, if I'm going to graph it, just like what we did on the previous video that we have, if I'm going to graph these two equations, their intersection, they intersect at exactly one point, and that intersection is at negative 4 third, negative 1. So, that is one thing that is the cons of graphing, because what if the intersection is not exactly on the grid on your Cartesian coordinate plane, just like this one. It's difficult to identify if it is on decimal point. All right, so we can check our answer if it is correct. So I encourage you guys to always check your answer. Okay, your checking part, I'll be using black ink here. So you're checking, you have to consider your y is equal to 6x plus 7. And then the other equation, which is 3x minus 8y is equal to 4. So if I'm going to plug that in, the values of x and y, are they equal? So y is negative 1. Is that equal to 6 times negative 4 third plus 7? Okay, so that is negative 1. Negative 1 is equal to 8. Negative 8 plus 7. Right, so negative 1 is equal to negative 1. We're right there. Now, on the second equation, we have 3 times negative 4 third minus 8 times negative 1. Is that equal to 4? That's a question mark, okay? Is that equal to 4? So 3 times 4, that's 12, divided by 3, that's negative 4, plus 8, is that equal to 4? Right, so 8 minus 4 is equal to 4. Then it's correct. So our first example there has exactly one solution, which is negative 4, 3, negative 1. Right, next example. In our next example, it will be a word problem. A vacation resort offers surfing lesson and parasailing. If a person takes a surfing lesson and goes up parasailing, she will pay a total of $175. On Friday, the resort collects a total of 3,101 for activities. How much does each activity cost? So there are two activities there. We have your surfing lesson and parasailing. And it was given as x plus y is equal to 175, and then 20x plus 16y is equal to 3,101. Mr., where did you get your 20 and 16? It's here on the picture. So 16 people go parasailing and 20 people will take surfing lessons. Let x be the price of the surfing lesson per person, and let y be the price of parasailing per person. So your the first thing that we have to do, it's maybe this one is the easiest to convert this one into y is equal to mx plus b. So it will become, this one will become y is equal to negative x plus 175. Or if you want your x to be transposed, it would be fine also. Or you can use x is equal to negative y plus 175. So I choose y is equal to negative x plus 175. And then I'll get this one. So we have 20x plus 16y is equal to 3,101. So I'm going to plug in the value of y. So I highlight that with green. I'm going to plug that in. So what will happen is we have 20x plus 16, and then the value of y is negative x plus 175 is equal to 3101. So I have 20x plus, I'm going to distribute my 16. That is not plus sign. I should say minus. Sorry about that. So this one would be x 20x minus, okay, 16x, because positive times negative, it will give you a negative, and then plus 16 times 175 will give us 2800 is equal now to 3101. And then we combine like terms, so 20 minus 16, that is 4x, plus 2800 is equal to 33101. And then after that is we subtract 2800 and 3101. So subtract that. 2800. So I have here, this will be cancelled. So I have 4x is now equal to 301. I'm going to divide both sides by 4. 4. This will be cancelled. So the value of x here, I'll just put it here, okay? X is equal to 75.25. Okay, I'll just box that so you know that that's our answer. Because I have already the value of x, so I'll go and get this one. Y is equal to negative x plus 175. Okay, and your negative x there would be y is equal to negative 75.25 plus 175. So y is now equal to 99.75. Okay, so that's one. So it cost 75.25 to take a surfing lesson and 99.75 to go parasailing. So this is for parasailing, and this is for surfing lesson. There. That's it. So if you want to check the answer, I want you to check our answer there. If we got it correctly, just go back and plug in the values of x and y that we have. Okay. Next is we have, what is the solution of the system of this equation using substitution? So let's proceed with that. So we have the value of y already. So I'll just box this one with green. So I'll be using that. The value of y is 3x plus 1. So I'm going to plug that in. So we have 6x minus 2 times the value of y, which is 3x plus 1, is equal now to negative 2. So do the distributive property. That will be negative 6x minus 2 is equal to negative 2. As you can see here, we have, so you see, if I'm going to subtract this, 6x minus 6x will be cancelled out. It will become 0. So this will be cancelled out because 6 minus 6x, 6x minus 6x is 0. So you have negative 2 is equal to negative 2. And we don't have any variable on that case already. Therefore, you can now say that the statement negative 2 is equal to negative 2 is an identity. Okay, they are identity. I'll just write it here. They are identity, so the system of equation has infinitely many solutions. So here, both equations represent the same line. All points on the line are solution to the system of the equation. So we can now say that this one is it has infinite many solution. So this both equation represent the same line. So same line. Sorry about that. Here you go. It must be the same. Sorry. So the same. Sorry about that, guys. The same line. So meaning all of the values of x and y will be solution to both equation. Now let's proceed with letter B. What is the solution of the system? So again, this is the value of y. So I'll just plug that in on the first equation. So I have 5x minus, and you will see here the minus here. So make sure that you have to put the parenthesis, okay, because everything will be as one group. So minus 5x minus 4 is equal now to negative 4. Negative 4 here. So 5x minus, because I'm going to distribute my negative, minus minus 5x plus 4 is equal to negative 4. Now again, come up this with this special case that we don't have any variable, because 5x minus 5x will be cancelled to be 0, and it will become positive 4 is equal to negative 4, which is it's 4 is not equal to a negative 4. So the statement is false. So this statement, okay, this statement is a false statement. Okay, it's a false statement, so the system of equation has no solution. So meaning it's a parallel line. Maybe it's a parallel line because they have they have the same slope. If I'm going to rewrite that in y is equal to mx plus b. Okay, so you see there are three cases. Exactly one solution, meaning the two lines intersect. Infinitely many solution, meaning the two equations are the same. They are the same line. And the third case is it has no solution. It's a parallel line. All right. Okay. The next example is we have Nate starts a lawn mowing business. In his business, he has expenses and revenue, of course. Nate's expenses are the cost of the lawn mower and the gas, and his revenue is $25 per loan. At what point will Nate revenue exceed his expenses? So lawn mower it's 200, gasoline is 2 per loan. The revenue is 25. So those are the most important numbers that we are looking at. So if I'm going to put Nate's expenses, okay, Nate's expenses. So the equation on Nate's expenses is y is equal to 2x plus 200. Mr. Where did you get the 200? It's the value of the loan mower. Where did you get 2x? The x will represent per loan. Okay, so and he is spending $2 per loan. And then Nate's revenue. So Nate's revenue is y is equal to 25x. So every time Nate's is doing the job, he's earning $25, and we do not know how many. Okay, so this is our equation, the two equation that we have. So what I'm going to do is we have two values of y. Okay, maybe I'll just change that into a different color. So I can substitute one of those so that it will be equal. Okay, so I have the value of y is 25x, and then I'll be using this one. Okay, I'll put it here. I'll be using Nate's expenses, which is y is equal now to 2x plus 200. And we know that one of the value of y here, it's 25. So instead of putting y here, okay, instead of putting y, I'm going to put 25x. Does it make sense now? So we have two values of y, and they are equal. So I just plug in one of the y, that is 25x. So I'm going to subtract 2x both sides. 2x both sides. So this will be cancelled. So I have 23x is equal to 200. And then divide both sides by 23. 23. So the value of x here would be approximately 8.7. Okay, the value of x is approximately 8.7. So if I'm going to interpret that as 8.7, since x is the number of loans Nate mows, so since x is the number of loans Nate mows, he needs to mow 8.7 loans, okay, before his expenses and revenues are equal. So he needs to do 8.7 work before the expenses and revenue will be equal. So that's how you interpret this problem. Now it's your turn. Now in this at the end of this video, I'm always giving you a problem for participation grade. So I want you to answer the following questions. One is I want you to answer this two equation that is using substitution method. So let us say I have here x plus y is equal to -4, and then using substitution, guys, okay, y is equal to -x plus 5. Number 2 is we have x is equal to y plus 6, and then x plus y is equal to 10. So that will be after watching, I know you have watched this video already, so I want you to answer this to system using substitution, and I want you to write your answer on separate sheet of paper, and then take picture and then upload it on your canvas on this video. So below this video there is a file uploader. Thank you guys, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.